Good morning, it's Kat Holgate here. I just wanted to make a bit of a video update. I haven't done one for a fair few weeks, and a few things have happened this week that's made me realise how far we're still coming with Jake's progress taking Mila. My son was diagnosed with autism at the age of 2, and since the end of July he has been eating Mila every day, which is a proprietary blend of chia grains, which is very, very high in omega-3s, antioxidants, vitamins, minerals, phytonutrients and protein, fibre. And we have seen some really dramatic results. So it's been 3.5 months. I did have to check my calendar this morning to see how long it's been. The time seems to fly by. But I think it's important to recognise that we are still getting some improvements. I'm still noticing things happening. And this morning in particular, something happened that made me laugh and think, yeah, I need to get this down on camera. I was in the shower, washing my hair, and I'm really used to the kids coming in and out the bathroom, chatting away. And Jake came striding in and pulled back the shower and said, "Mum, look at me, I'm so strong." And he's really a bit like a skeleton with some skin on. He doesn't carry much weight at all. My husband's very tall and slim, and he has a very similar build to my husband. So he doesn't need a lot of the junk food, and he doesn't eat anything that would actually cause him to put any weight on. He's very fussy still with his diet. So he really is nice and lean. And when he put his arms up like this and said, "Mum, I'm so strong," I just looked at him and thought, he's actually meaning, I feel so healthy, I feel strong. And it made me realise that he's got a sense of a feeling of well-being. And just interpreting that made me think, great, he's actually feeling fantastic. He's feeling well, he's feeling strong. And I just thought, that's something I never thought I'd hear him say. He's just really doing well. And it's just lovely. So that made me chuckle. Nice way to start the day. And I've had a couple of other things that this week particularly that I've noticed. I haven't been along to his swimming classes for a long time. He does actually have a one-to-one swimming coach. He wasn't able to cope with being in a group setting for swimming, so we recognised how valuable it is for him to be able to swim for health reasons. It's a great form of exercise, but also for safety issues. We had a couple of incidents when he was very young where he was tantruming or running away, and we had some difficulties with him, and he nearly drowned, on a couple of occasions. So we really do value the benefit of as life-saving for swimming. So it's taken us a long time. He was very sensitive to water. He couldn't bear the feel of slight wetness. So even walking on a swimming pool edge, we had to piggyback him to the water and then put him into the water. He couldn't bear the water on his face, So it's been a really long journey getting him swimming. But the last sort of 12 months we have actually noticed that he's learning the strokes, and it has been so worth all the effort. And I haven't been for about 3 or 4 weeks. My husband's been taking them because I've been so busy. And so I said, all right, I really want to go this week. So I made an effort that I was going to take the boys to swimming lessons, and I was just absolutely blown away with the progress in the last 3 or 4 weeks. The coordination has really changed. He's learned a new stroke. He's doing front crawl with his face in the water, and his breathing technique has really improved. His backstroke is beautiful, it's perfect. He's got great kicking. He just seems stronger in the water. His coordination is better. He's learning breaststroke, and that's come on so far in the last 3 or 4 weeks. And that's something that's really quite tricky for any child to learn. But a child that has difficulties like my son, to watch that, I absolutely filled up with tears and just was totally overwhelmed by watching him. And the swimming teacher was saying, "Are you taking him at weekends to practice?" She just can't believe that he, from half an hour a week, is actually making the progress. And we do take them swimming on the odd occasion, but it's more of a fun thing rather than practicing their strokes. So for her to actually notice that he's making those big leaps forward, it was just great. But he loves it. He's loving his swimming, and he really looks forward to it. So we're absolutely delighted there. And this week we have a friendship that has developed. That might sound a bit silly to majority of parents watching this, because you take it for granted that your children are going to have friends at school, but for Jake that's never been the case, and he's had the odd little relationship where he's sat next to a child maybe in a class and they've been extra nice to him, and but he's never actually come home and said my friend, or wanted to do things with a friend. He calls all his classmates his friends, so he didn't actually realise that he had anyone specific or special that he was playing with at lunchtime, but he's been saying, I want to take this in to show Louis, and Louis is somebody that he's connected with, and it's a social side to him that we've not seen before, and I'm just really hoping that his confidence in being social, and he's going to start enjoying the social aspects of school, and it's just lovely to hear him talking about his special friend and how this little boy that he's connected with. It's just lovely, and I really hope that develops, and I hope that transfers through to other children, and he can actually start developing a circle of friends, real friends, not just classmates that he calls friends. So that's been my whole reason for this video, is that things are moving on. We're still seeing great developments in the language and his behaviour, and all the other aspects that I've talked about before, but these three things are something new and different, and something that we cherish and really value, and I just had to get that down on video to give other people that in my situation the hope that this could be something for them. Mila is a fantastic source of food for your body, and I value taking it every day. I have a big smile on my face when I see my children eating it every day. I take it in water, my husband takes it in water, or I sometimes have it in a smoothie. My youngest son has seen us doing that, and actually now likes to take his Mila in water, and he's only 6, but he's recognising the value and benefit of it and wanting to do the same as us. And he's eating all the muffins and cookies that Jake eats as well, so he's getting a really good serve of Mila, which I'm very happy about. So if you are thinking, yeah, shall I, shan't I, give it a go. We're 3.5 months in, and we're still seeing progression, and every day I am so grateful that someone introduced Mila to me. So thank you very much. I hope I haven't rambled on too long, and thank you very much for listening.